Hello everybody and welcome to Fort Solis. This is a little bit of an older game, came out of August of 2023. In it we will play as the engineer Jack Leary, who receives a call from a mining base on Mars, where he will then have to go down and search for the missing crew. It's boasts itself as being a immersive with cinematic visuals, powered in the Unreal 5 engine. It has acclaimed voice actors such as Roger Clark and Troy Baker. We will explore the mining complex and reach the climax of this narrative thrilling experience. So yeah, I hope that you'll join me for this tale as we go through it. Before we start, as always, we'll go a quick glance through the options menu and then we'll jump right into it. But I do like to just showcase all the options menu of any game that I always play, just to basically show what's going on. We do have the ability for a controller, but I think I'll go with keyboard and mouse for now. Display wise, it's not really anything special. Yeah, everything looks to be fine. I'll cap this at 60 just because. At a frame rate so that it's not unlimited, so that you don't have any like runaways. Everything is set to high. That's great. And nope, we won't dismiss yet. We'll go to the audio. Everything is up to the maximum. I have cranked the music down in my equalizing software, because otherwise it is very loud. So it's only running at like 10% in my equalizing software. I might adjust that a little bit so you can better hear it, but yeah. And then as for general, we will enable subtitles so you guys can see. And yeah, I think that's it. Let's get into the game, shall we? Courage is not the lack of fear, it is the acting in spite of it. Mark Twain.
So, you hated it?
I wouldn't say hate, I wish he had done more.
How could he possibly have done more? They were surrounded by zombies.
Regardless, I'm caught up now, so it's time for a new show. I believe it's your pick?
I'm taking my time with this one.
Just like that hull.
It's looking a lot better since I got up here.
Is that before or after you spent a week fixing it?
These weather patterns are getting worse. Most of our jobs now are repairing weather damage.
Yeah, I really hadn't noticed.
Then again, being stuck with you for cycle rotation is just as exciting.
It could be worse. You could be stuck with some...
Okay. We have a call to answer.
Jack? You cut off then. What were you saying?
Alert that's been received. An urgent response request from Fort Solis is manually initiated and the clearance is unknown. Interesting.
The alarm at Solis is triggered.
Solis? That relic?
Manually initiated? I've never seen a manual one.
To think you wanted to spend your last shift watching me do all the heavy lifting.
Jess, I am on vacation the minute tomorrow's shuttle arrives. I'll contact them and see if it's a false alarm.
Well, how do you expect them to reply without power?
If they respond, then it's a false alarm.
OMG, you're so smart.
You see, this is why I should pick the shows from now on.
Is this about the zombies?
I wouldn't possibly have any idea what you mean.
I knew it!
Fort Solis, this is Jack Leary, senior engineer, responding to your alarm. Please come in. Jack Leary responding to Fort Solis alarm. You have everything okay over there?
Anything?
No. Weird. To trigger the alarm and not respond.
It's a stone's throw from here. Why don't you check it out?
People who use that expression don't normally apply that logic to Mars.
That vacation can't come soon enough.
we can't go around that way. We have to go the other way.
I'm heading down now. We can take the LTV.
I need to repair this hull before the storm gets worse. I think we have an hour or so before it hits.
Okay. I can pick you up on the way back.
Is quickly performing certain ones can unlock others. Okay. Yeah, like this. Me interacting with that unlocked this. Got it.
I switched comms frequency, Jess.
No problem. I'll finish up here, and then if you're not back in time, I can take the HTV.
Roger that. Jack out.
How many times do I have to tell you this isn't the military? Okay, it's fine.
Roger that.
Don't get lost.
It's quite a bit of a setup we have here on Mars.
Set course for Fort Solis.
Calculating.
Jack Leary, senior engineer en route to Fort Solis, in the Planum Quadrant, responding to an alarm. Suspected power failure. Await further information.
Recording submitted.
Okay, I'm heading to Solis. Keep an eye on that storm.
I doubt it'll pass me by unnoticed.
That's a cool vehicle. That's Roger Clark. That's Jack Leary. Julia Brown. That's Jessica Appleton. It's the one we just talked to. And Troy Baker as Watt Taylor. I'm guessing that's a person we'll meet once we get to Fort Solis.
Solis? Jack Leary here. Entering your perimeter. Do you copy? Solis is locked down.
Well, there goes your power theory.
Why would it be in lockdown?
System damage? Dare I suggest more weather damage?
Yeah, maybe, but lockdown seems extreme.
Is there no sign of security?
No, they must be done for the night. Storm's picking up here. How about over there?
Full swing here, so I've hopped in the HTV to keep you company.
Lovely.
It was that or nap the storm out.
I'm flattered.
And I can't nap with that noise, so you're plan B.
Chairman, listen, I'm gonna head to the atrium. Make contact there.
Okay.
I'll head to the atrium and make contact there.
Guess that's over there. Is there anything up here? No, that's just gorgeous. Yeah.
I've had this on way too long.
Alright, I guess we're heading up that elevator. Okay. And I guess we're going out this way.
Looks like I'm climbing for now.
Climbing?
Well, the lift's out and the storm's on its way.
Roger. Over and out.
Oh, who's a cool kid?
Seriously though, make sure you're wired in. Weather's in full swing here.
Okay.
No idea why I even tried to repair the hull.
Oh no, you're using triggers instead. Okay. I have to keep holding triggers? No. Oof. There's some serious frame drops there. Oops. Okay, so there's a bunch of quick time events. Got it.
Has the storm hit you yet? How are you getting on?
It's been a while since I was out in a storm. It still hurts. Weather resistant suits my ass.
I'll take that as a hard yes then.
This place really is a relic. Ah, you've got to be kidding.
What?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Okay. I have to do it in exactly when they tell you. Got it. Oh. Didn't expect the A thing there. Okay. Guessing it's just about, this is just going to be a bunch of quick time events, maybe? Oh well.
Oh, next time I'm just cutting the door.
You had your tools and chose to climb.
Yes, Been a long day.
Dark descent.
I'll head over to the atrium, see if anyone's home.
Nothing on local comms?
No.
Paint the picture for me?
What, of Solis? It's old school. Still got single structures.
You should feel right at home then.
It certainly doesn't look welcoming.
I'm saying nothing.
Pretty big area, but definitely just seems like the only way to go is up. It's a good bit of frame drop whenever new stuff loads in. Oh well.
Strange. The lock overrides are still on.
It's not strange. It's protocol when a lockdown is triggered.
Oxygen reserves are still active.
Well, the backup generator maintains the oxygen levels. Did you think they just powered the lights?
Well, not anymore.
I got to Fort Solis. Okay. Will we look inside this? No. Any of this we have to... I guess not. Okay.
Your comms just went local. Please tell me you didn't remove your helmet.
Oh, you know I don't like to wear it all the time.
I can't believe you actually removed it on site.
Oxygen levels are stable. It's not natural to wear it that long. Are we gonna pretend you're wearing yours? I knew it.
I'm not the one responding to a lockdown alert.
I'll be fine. The backup generators power more than just the lights, you know.
At least it's sinking in.
Standard issue. It's not as comfy as it looks.
I've always liked mine.
I'm not drawing a dog on mine.
It's a frog?
Oh.
Well, that's in lockdown. We can't go through that. That's open. Oh, getting a bit more. There's definitely a lot of frame stuttering when new areas load in. Cold beverages. Are fully stocked. Is it just an endless bottle? Okay.
Drinking on the job?
Nothing wrong with staying hydrated out here.
We both know that wasn't water.
You're not the one walking around in the dark.
There's a first floor here. couple of things here, I see.
Oh, would you look at that?
Is that directed at me?
They still use i5 nodes here.
Really?
Yeah, I'm looking at one now. I'm gonna hold on to it.
That kind of power system, battery thing.
Oh, Starwalk's in full swing here, too.
They are amazing. People back home just can't imagine it.
A star is a star. What's the big deal?
This is why I go with Karen.
Hell of a storm on the way.
Yeah, we'll shut those off if there's a storm coming. I wouldn't want the windows to get damaged if I have to come back here.
Well, this is spooky.
Why?
The place is lifeless.
Are you sure you're at the right place?
I mean, I think so.
Maybe best to grab the schematics. Just to confirm, I can access the site files from here.
Good idea. Fort Solis 2053. Even this tree makes me feel old.
2053? It's almost as old as me. Hard to think we've been up here that long.
Alright, so we actually have a map now. Interesting. The only thing that's open, stairwell isn't open. That's open currently is to the office and conference room. Interesting. Okay. Apparently there's 3 new messages. Hi Jack, I hope this finds you well. Your annual leave beginning at 12:10 has been approved. Tara wishes you a relaxing and recharging break. Thanks, Catherine Wilkes. Watkins, HR manager. Got it. And then subject LTV suspension. Very funny. I almost pulled my back out. Mike Spittle, hospitality manager. And then vending machine support. I don't want to alarm anyone, but someone seems to have fixed the minor vending machine and undone our hustle. I'll investigate. Benedict Frampton, lead engineer. Got it. Something from audio here. Seems to go in this order. So this is the oldest.
I know you said this isn't the format for it, but you never answer your phone. I'm in the canteen. I already know the answer to this, but do you want me to bring a beer up to the wreck? I'm grabbing a snack. Let me know. Maybe even record a log back. Wouldn't that be fun? I may be running late, but I can assure you it's not because I lost track of time decorating my helmet. Call signs matter. I had a thought about one for you. Ready? A bear. It matches your mood. See you down there in 5.
It's definitely a chipper one, isn't it? Okay. There's the right mouse button to locate view in the map. Okay, got it. Alright, let's head into the conference room and office, I guess. Ah, that's where I needed the power supply, okay.
It worked.
What did?
The i5.
No, be careful handling those. They were replaced for a reason.
Same tactic as me. Can't miss birthdays.
Really?
You literally said, don't get me anything.
That sounds nothing like me.
It's worth a try.
What was Mom's birthday? 0807.
Bingo.
Managed to find a key card?
And I thought I was old.
You are old. No one has said bingo since 2030.
On the base at Fort Solis, please. Can all staff take care during storm seasons when the surface of Mars storms are more frequent and causes serious accident? Please follow the appropriate safety measures when suiting up. Thanks. Adam Hoskins, site manager. Then, as we approach storm season, all employees are reminded of the ongoing 50% reduction of healthcare plans for a limited time. Please contact your resident medical officer for more information. From a Claire Smith, HR manager. Claire, Anna, you won't believe what happened last night. We need to have a coffee break. Canteen in 10. No eye rolling. Remember, we have glass doors. Okay. And then for Solis, all residents are to remain mindful of the power issue throughout the base. Please adhere to the safety protocols in place. Once again, power is limited, and there to support our primary systems. Okay. No messages. The system. No system there. We have a surveillance where we can see stuff. I see. Something here. Door override. Unlock. Okay.
That'll help me access the lower levels.
Alright, great. Always check your toilets. Open. Yeah, nobody's in there. Well, there might be, but there's if they did, they didn't lock the door. Alright, what do we got here? Okay.
Yeah, it would be rude not to.
No idea what that is. Some kind of small USB thing.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my boo. Happy birthday to you.
Aww, how cute.
Try hard.
This is why you're divorced.
I'm sure Patricia wouldn't list that as the only reason.
Okay.
I haven't seen one of these in years.
Is it abacus? Does it just rotate in the same... Yeah, it looks like it just rotates in the same thing. Okay. That computer's turned off. We can't access that. Okay. That says as well out here. Mining site development. Logistics. Got it. And what's this one over here? Is Operations Manager Claire Smith. Okay. Well, Operations Manager might have something interesting to figure out what's going on. Well, got a Rubik's Cube. Yay.
How do people solve these?
Can you actually solve? No, I don't think you actually can solve it. You just flip this around. Okay. No, you can actually change selection and rotate the... Holy God. You actually can solve the Rubik's Cube if you wanted to. I'm not going to do that. That would be it would be for hours if I had to solve that. That's neat. Let's actually put a functioning Rubik's Cube in there. I'm sure there's an achievement for it.
It's so creepy when everyone's off.
We spend most of our time alone fixing sites in space.
Never alone with a phone.
That's gratitude for you. You could do a lot worse.
Find inspiration, find purpose. Okay. So a little walking toy soldier. Or toy astronaut, I guess.
Ah! Look at that little guy go.
How's the search going?
It's ongoing.
Yeah, sounds it.
Okay. Apparently you can collect posters. That's like collectibles. I don't know what to... you can probably view them afterwards or something. It looks like that's it. Looks like I went for the right place to begin with. So.
I'm going to head down to the B levels and check there.
Okay.
Check as your multi-tool, okay. That's just been copied over, right? Shotguns, roach. Yeah, there you go. That's just been copied over. Okay.
Well, that's new.
It's a bit of a problem. There we go. Took a while. Oh, something new is loading in. Whoa. A lot of frame drops again. Whenever something new
Still no
loads in.
sign of anyone. Where could they be?
Maybe they're cursed to forever walk the surface of Mars feeding on brains.
Are we back on this?
I'm just saying his sacrifice was heroic. I'm glad to see chivalry isn't dead.
Yeah, but he did die?
How romantic.
Lockdown in effect.
Guess we're taking his stairs. Everything here is in lockdown. Drill bay. Oh, this is open. Crew quarters. Okay. Is it? Emergency lockdown. Yeah. That's open. Crew quarters are open. This one, yeah, those are locked. And so is that one over there. Said he was heading down to B deck. Guess we are on B deck. Is there a point in going further down? Probably later. Let's check out the crew quarters. Who the heck is everybody? Yay. Yeah, there's a bunch of like small achievements like that. And that's locked, so we can't go through that.
In my youth,
Were we even up here back then?
Is it even counting or doing anything? No, it's not doing anything. There's something we can interact with over here.
Benny thinks someone is on to us.
Yeah, he dropped me a message saying he told them it was you.
What? Yeah, if only they knew. I can barely use it with credits.
It's the perfect crime.
Indeed.
Somebody had a cozy setup here.
Remember that time you hit a 7-ball on Chris? He lost his mind.
I think it was long gone before that.
Yeah. Too many solo jobs out here.
You found a table?
Still got it.
It must go for a walk when we play.
Oh, in my Boston heyday, I could have given you a game.
Sure.
I'd never get out of that with my back. Dead man's hand, that's all I need. At least Solar had a more engaging premise.
Dead Solar.
Yeah.
It was just an idiot clearly searching a haunted station. I just heard it.
Huh. Well, for the record, I'm not searching. I'm investigating.
It's supposed to be scary that the mannequin is standing, like that. Anything else here that we can interact with? No. Let's move into the canteen. Somebody was.
I think this is the only time I've ever seen a rec room empty.
You finally have that peace and quiet you always wanted.
Not quite how I imagined it.
Still no sign of anyone.
Not a soul.
There should at least be an officer around.
Yeah, I'll keep looking.
Okay, I'll try and access the records from here. See who the officer on duty is.
Okay.
That's locked. That's open, but the canteen, we can go into the canteen. Maybe.
Hello?
Made contact?
Maybe with the shadow of a fridge.
I think you may have been up here too long.
I don't know, it definitely looks like there was someone sitting there, but yeah. Yeah. See, it definitely looks like there's someone sitting there, hunched over. Yeah, there is definitely a person sitting there, hunched over. Huh. Interesting. Guess we'll find out what happened soon enough. Got here, supply room. Okay.
Hey! Guess what I found?
Am I actually supposed to guess?
Well, you remember when we first came up here? Before they started arguing over the territory?
Yeah?
They still have one of those old Earth Force flags.
Earth what?
Well, not that. I think it was called Earth Expedition Force.
It wasn't that either, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, they still have theirs.
And where did you find that?
In a supply room.
Why are you in a supply room?
I miss peanut butter. I took a chance.
Priorities.
This is in lockdown.
What are you doing?
I'm resetting the lock.
Oh, okay.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
What if someone's hurt? It's justified.
That's not how it works at all, but... Okay.
The most logical place for them to be is their quarters.
Private rooms.
Level 1, access required. Door locked.
Wow, thank you for stating the obvious.
Looks cozy.
Life of luxury for some, I guess.
How do you know? You can't even see it.
It's hard to be worse than the engineering shack at Minor.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
What Taylor private room? It's all of this is locked. But at least there's one of them that's open. There's also a very dark corridor there. Uh-huh. Private bathrooms? Okay. Anybody taking a poop?
Honestly?
I couldn't help myself.
I'm already down here with nothing but a helmet light. I don't need a soundtrack.
How's that helmet working out for you?
Just splendid.
Good to hear.
I still don't know how you even watch those old movies.
It's not easy, but it's worth it.
I don't know if I could ever get used to that.
Used to what?
You know, the weather windows.
You mean the climate simulators?
Yeah, well, I prefer my name better.
Why am I not surprised?
Chief botanist. Interesting.
Never seen anything like that.
Sample C26. Okay.
Taylor is becoming increasingly hostile to the work we're trying to do here. He doesn't understand the people we can save. We're so close now. I can feel it. The storms are coming, but once the season passes, we should be able to ship Compound 26 to other sites. It's funny, really. Today I was asked if the cost of our work, if the toll that it's taken is worth it. It's a small price to pay.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, she just left her unlocked. Let's see here. Hi, Helen. Once again, we're having issues with escape bees. Not the first time this month. They have somehow infiltrated a colleague's suit. Could this please be looked at, as it's making certain team members rather uncomfortable? Torsten Schmidt, lab lead technician. Got it. Helen, the new approach to phase testing has really helped with isolating growth aspect of the candidates. Previous phases have been too aggressive. This allows us to focus on varying samples in isolation. I believe this will help lead to stronger batches in the imminent future. Okay. W. Taylor here. Hi, Helen. Just following up from our meeting this evening, I continue to stress concern about the health of Nick's team. I fear you are not taking this issue seriously. I am keen to discuss the matter with you further. Let me know when you have a moment. What Taylor, medical officer? He lives like right across the hall. I saw that one. Hi Helen, just checking in before tonight's run. If you could ping me over what you need, that'd be great. Okay. Then this one. Hello. It was great to see you earlier. Not many venturers out to our shack. I have reset the password as requested. Sorry to hear about your login issues, but hopefully these somehow resolve. Please remember to reset password first time you log in. Password is 020689. Communication officer, some sort of shack. Okay, well, cool. Oh, he's got more here. Okay. Greenhouse and the drill bay. Okay. Well, let's see here. Which one is first? This one's first.
Signing off the week no more hopeful than we were at the start. The soil here, on the Solis Planum, continues to show encouraging signs of adaptation, but the plant life that interacts with it, however, seems to aggressively grow and expire. Almost like an accelerant. Our planet is dying. Just like these plants. We're running out of time. Tomorrow is a new day.
And this one is like a week later.
Progress, if you can call it that, has been rising since we introduced the new formula. The results we have now can buy us time to...
2, Helen. That's 2 now.
There's nothing to suggest it has anything to do with Compound 26.
Liar. They have been transporting this stuff for months.
I don't know what to tell you, Wyatt. It has nothing to do with what I'm trying to do here.
I have a duty here. And the work you're doing, it needs looking into.
Well, unless you have clearance, I don't see that happening.
People are getting sick, Helen. They're getting sick. How can you not see that?
Because it's not true.
It's confirmation bias, Helen. You know it.
Is this still on?
What on earth is going on here?
I could barely hear that.
I said, what on earth is going on here?
Honestly, I meant the monitor.
Ah,
Your helmet has a much better mic.
yeah, nice try.
I wonder if, yeah, well, I don't think we're going to get our helmet back on, even though it probably would be wise to put it back on. Well, everything here is in lockdown, so can't access any of these. It seems like Helen here was working on something not very nice. Well, that's troubling. Xavier Ortega, that was the guy. That was one of the guys down below. Anna Harsh, that was the other one. this one? Claire Smith, that's the... That was the manager. Or yes, the manager was. I don't know. We'll see. Interesting.
Whoa! This takes me back.
Soul 01. Well, that's, yeah. I went 2080. Got it. Got it here.
That's a shame. Place like this must have a secret room somewhere. That's a start. This should make getting around easier.
Oh, that's
They won't mind if I borrow it.
Alright, level 1 access. Nice. Nothing here. All of these are locked. Some of them are like really locked. Like this one's like really locked.
Door locked.
Yeah, access. This one is only like... Okay, that one's still actually open for me to go into. It's just the door was just closed, basically. Got it. Got here.
Creepy.
I'm guessing a flickering light shadow demon.
Close. I think I'm looking at a face in the wind.
Okay, now I need to know.
This some drawing I found.
Ah, yes. The scavenger hunt continues.
Test specimen, do not open. Okay.
Crazy what these samples go for back home.
Not open then. What is this?
You remember that time we went to see No Escape?
Remember it? I'll never get those hours back.
Oh, what a show. Quiet taste, I guess.
You just
Yes,
left
I
it
found
open.
a fellow believer of yours.
Oh, really? What did you ask them? What triggered the lockdown?
What?
Exactly.
Well, let's hope for my sake that that isn't what actually happened.
Oh yeah, those are scratch marks, I see. It's a rock with scratch marks on it. Interesting. Well, some sort of power supply. Hey, they give out free hugs here. Interesting. All of these are open. That's a lot of blood.
That's one hell of a nosebleed.
Uh-huh. He probably should not have removed his helmet. Because I think he's been infected already. Right, this is all sealed off. I can walk faster.
Hello? There is no one here.
Try the medical bay. There's always someone on duty. But what if an injury caused the lockdown? Records say it's Wyatt Taylor.
Roger.
Wyatt Taylor requires level 5 access to get into. Yeah.
Access required.
So we're gonna come back here. Where am I going here? And up to messages, autolog. I need to see the actual map. Oh, I don't have the map of this area. That would be why. That goes to the rec room. This is closed, so I can't really go this way. Requires level 2 clearance. Level 3 for that one. Let's continue down to the lower levels, I guess. Medical bay. There we go. This is level 5 clearance. Level 3. Well, that thing's busted.
That's odd.
What is?
The door, it's been sabotaged.
Sabotaged?
Something snapped the manual lever off.
Something?
Stop it, you know what I mean. Why would someone remove the power supply?
From the door?
Yeah. I have another i5 I can try.
Access denied.
These i5s, why did we stop using them?
The I-5s?
Oh.
They just became too unstable. Any surge would be dangerous. Why?
No reason.
Do not try to surge that door open.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Everything, well, that's unlocked. Treatment is unlocked. Everything else is locked down currently. That one requires level 1, so we can go through that. But that's a lot of blood.
I think there may have been an incident here.
An incident? What makes you think that?
Just a feeling I have.
A feeling? What, is Officer Taylor there?
I'll check.
Well, it does lead to surgery, so it makes sense. Solis, no signal. Let's see here. Actually, can we read this? Like, there we go. Workplace medical examination report. Name Dawn Robertson. Dizziness, loss of balance, low blood pressure, needs to stay within radiation safety limits, potential radiation poisoning. Okay. So somebody was irradiated. Then another one. These are... Did a visit. This is a while ago. This one, last one isn't that particularly long ago. 2709. I think that might have been like a month ago or something. I think we're in like 10. Irritable right eye and dizziness symptoms potentially caused the radiation exposure, ruling out vestibule disorder with CT scan data administration. Okay, so that's also just radiation sickness. Interesting. And Taylor was the physician on both of them. Okay. Please take additional care to support your team through the turbulent weather period. If any medical staff requires support, don't hesitate to call on our fantastic resources. We look forward to welcoming all residents of the Star Walk this evening. Star Walk helps remind us of the spectrals. Okay, walk begins at 1900. Xavier Ortega, Team Resource Manager. Right, that's... we saw with his quarters upstairs, but they were locked. This is from Wyatt Taylor, residents. Many of you are aware of the exposure cases I treated last week. I request you please respect the limited surface access safeguards that are in place. I would appreciate you all leading by example and not participating in tonight's Star Walk if you are experiencing any symptoms outlined in the mail. Okay. Oh, that's Taylor. Okay. All right, let's see what he has to say. This is 2709, so that's about the same time you got the radiation sickness thing.
Okay. Some good news. I think my work here is beginning to pay off. Tout's team is finally beginning to listen to my warnings about exposure. They recorded higher rad levels at the site this week, and I've had to treat 2 of his staff for radiation sickness. Dawson is showing signs of hypotension, and Celine complained of dizziness. Current treatment is daily administration of potassium iodide. I'm pretty sure we caught it quick, but out of an abundance of caution, I'll go ahead and schedule a CT scan for Celine, just to rule out vestibular disorder. I just have no idea why these guys insist on working such long hours at the site. They know that it's against regulations. I just don't think that they're fully aware of the risks. But who knows? Maybe the taste of seaweed in their mouth will remind them to put their health first.
Right. That's definitely one concern, Doctor.
Oh, I chose the wrong profession.
Okay. We can head into... Yeah, that's where we came from. We can head into that one now, because that requires level 1. Everything else is in lockdown, so we can go into subsection C here. That's an isolation room, okay. And what about here? Supply room. And oh, that's his office. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, definitely. Let's take these one at a time. So let's go into the isolation room. Somebody was definitely there.
Remember when Tom got drunk and ate a soil sample?
I had completely forgotten about that.
Yeah. Has the game of Truth or Dare ever ended well?
He was in ISO for days. I can't imagine how he lasted 2 weeks in that room.
Me neither.
Seem, I'm putting this on the network as a reminder to both you and myself to please fix my video calling. It's great that I can talk to you, but I would like to talk to my family. So, let me know the status. Thank you.
Taylor put himself in isolation for a while. Okay. Interesting. That's a lot of blood.
I found Officer Taylor's SIA.
He's not in it?
If he was in it, then I would have found Officer Taylor.
Why would he take it off?
I think maybe he was injured. The blood on this suit matches the waiting room.
Okay, do one final sweep and we just call the search over. It doesn't feel right.
Agreed. What happened here?
That's a lot of bandages. Somebody was definitely injured.
I'm not a kid. I don't need to be told that sometimes things just go bump in the night. And yes, I know that there are storms happening outside, but the storms, they don't make these sounds. I hear deliveries and activity at night. Something is going on here. And I need to find out what. So I will confront Nick about my findings tomorrow.
Okay. Maybe he did, and that's why what happened. Maybe Nick didn't like what he had to say. Let's go check his office. More blood, and this is, well, doesn't look like it's been searched, but it's definitely very messy. But yeah, there's more blood. Rachel, okay. What? Rest assured that the backup power maintenance fully support all medical facilities on site. Our persistent power issues should not affect your department. Okay. What? Thanks for contacting Adam about access to the engineering sector as per Officer Richardson's multi-tool access plan mandate. My team is not able to accommodate your request at this time. Happy to talk to you further in the canteen tonight. What? My colleague has left you a sample as requested on the A level of the greenhouse. Please let me know if it's to your satisfaction. Helen. Okay. What? You know, I'm not able to comment on operations of our other departments. I understand your concerns, but I can assure you nothing untoward is occurring on this site. Have you tried speaking to Helen about it? I really think that would help. Has Asim fixed your video call? Okay. I genuinely didn't know you could change the difficulty. Thanks for showing me. Okay. Couple of more here. These are older by the looks of it. And then we have access here. But yeah.
I finally got to speak to Chris and the girls. It was good. Their smiles. Wish I could just bottle that up. I'm really looking forward to getting home back after this stint. I know that these medical logs are designed to aid our mental health, and should anyone actually monitor these things, I want you to know that as a medical officer, I concur. In theory. But in practice, I need to spend time with my family. That's what I really need. And not just watch them. I need to see them. Because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm watching them through a screen. I think these next 5 months are going to be a lot longer than I anticipated. Oh, and remind me to speak to Helen about getting Rachel a space plant, because that's what she wants. The situation regarding site exposure is a growing concern. I've spoken with Tout numerous times, increasing safety regulations. Today wasn't good. One of Nick's staff was admitted after suffering from extreme dehydration and fatigue. We had to sedate him. His hands wouldn't stop shaking. And after the patient vomited blood, he was sent to Center Point for further treatment. They'll administer standard care for hematemesis. I strongly recommend it based upon the current situation here of DTPA, but unfortunately at that point it's... Either way, the incident has been reported. Something's going on here. And I need to find out what it is.
Okay. Oh, I can access the... there.
Only one way to find out.
Have you found Officer Taylor?
Maybe. I'm going to take a look. Whew, now I wish I had my helmet on.
You should always have your helmet on.
Haha, well that makes two of us.
Maintenance access, okay.
What were they burning? I wonder where that goes.
I'm guessing gonna have to find out at some point. Always some point very soon. Lots of blood going into surgery. Something definitely happened here. Oh, that's more blood than a normal human could probably stand to lose. Yeah, that's a problem.
Jack?
It's the guard, he's dead.
What? An accident?
I'll take a look. No, I don't think this was an accident.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think so. Tag reads Richardson, security uniform.
Okay, now we know why security didn't greet you.
Perimeter checks complete. Weather damage minimal. Most of the crew have already departed for Center Point. I'm still exploring the unexplained damage to the drill bay exterior door. However, given that storm season is upon us, I'm not concerned about foul play at this moment. Due to the damage, the door is offline for maintenance, and I've asked Officer Hoskins to inform the residents to avoid any disruption.
Well, that's level 2 clearance at least.
Officer Taylor isn't here.
Well, what the hell is going on there?
No idea. It's time we update Central.
I'm on it.
Does it say anything? Patient ID, date of birth, male, potassium iodide, radiation poisoning again, maybe?
What the hell happened down here?
That's a bone saw. Somebody cut something off?
Okay, I've logged the update. It's time to head to the LCV.
That is a person standing there just waiting for me. And they do not look healthy. So I'm guessing I'm going to have to run for the maintenance access on the other side. Alright, let's go.
Agreed. I'm on my...
Jack, your helmet! Get out of there now!
Hey! I'm still in here!
You need to get out of there now! Jack, come in! Answer me! Jack! Come in!
I'm here.
Oxygen level reducing.
Jack, come in!
Oh, great.
Contamination purge accelerating. Contamination purge sequence
What the hell is going on here?
reducing.
At least there's people alive here. Or sort of alive.
Oxygen level reduced to 80%. Contamination purge accelerating.
Definitely
Small
look weird.
spaces is all I need.
Purge sequence initiated. Oxygen level reducing. Oxygen level to 80%. Contamination purge accelerating. Contamination purge sequence initiated. Oxygen level reducing. Oxygen levels reduced to 80%. Contamination purge accelerating. Contamination purge sequence initiated. Oxygen levels reducing. Oxygen levels reduced to 80%. Contamination purge accelerating. Contamination purge sequence initiated. Oxygen levels reducing. Oxygen levels reduced to 80%. Contamination purge accelerating.
Somebody sealed us in and apparently is
Finally.
venting the oxygen.
Sequence initiated. Oxygen levels reducing.
Elevator's going up.
Oh, what happened? Are you contaminated?
I'm not sure there was a contamination.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure.
What?
Someone was down there with me. I'm heading back up to the surface level now.
Down there with you? Who?
I don't know.
Level 3. That's the medical way. That's locked. No, and that's that. Yeah. Right. I think this is a good time to put in a cut. We'll continue with exploring this this mystery as to what's going on next time. I hope you're enjoying it. It's definitely quite thrilling. So yeah, we'll head up and then we will see what more is happening. As always, I've been Wazka, and you have been awesome for listening to me for this long. And I shall see you in the next video. Goodbye for now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave a like and a comment down below. And if you enjoyed this content, then be sure to subscribe for more just like it. Until next time, I've been Wazka, and you've been awesome, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.